Hello and welcome to another episode of Man vs. Wild. This week we will be delving into the perilous depths of Melbourne Aquarium, and I get to keep my job for 1 week longer, as people are for some reason interested in watching a man drink his own pee. Throughout my journeys around the world, I have encountered no creature uglier, more antisocial, and more capable of swallowing a shark whole than this giant groper I encountered on this particular journey. I would drink my own pee to commemorate this encounter, but I'm afraid the lack of water in this desolate terrain has left my bladder empty and depleted. In this harsh landscape, completely devoid of any human presence, completely devoid of human presence, I must find some food and water in order to ensure my survival. But first, I will deliver a presentation on this giant group of fish for no apparent reason. This here above me is the giant groper. It is one of the biggest bony fish in the world and can grow up to 2.7 meters in length. Its habitat is generally in warm and temperate waters, and in Australia it inhabits the warmer waters of South Australia as well as the southern part of the south coast of New South Wales. A living organism with which the giant groper engages in social interactions with is the cleaner fish. It can be seen here that the cleaner fish and the giant groper are in a mutualistic relationship where the giant groper is cleansed of its ectoparasites and dead skin, while the cleaner fish gets a free meal. Giant gropers are solitary by nature and are territorial near areas of refuge such as caves, wrecks, and ledges, displaying an open mouth and quivering body to intruders. Additional warning may be delivered in the form of the giant groper's ability to produce a distinctly audible rumbling sound generated by the muscular contractions of the swim bladder. This sound travels great distances underwater and is also used to locate other giant gropers. In terms of reproductive behaviors, giant gropers are protogynous hermaphrodites. No, that does not mean they can have sex with themselves. This is in fact a condition in which individuals first mature as females, only later to become males. Spawning occurs during the summer months of July, August, and September throughout the giant groper's range and is strongly influenced by the lunar cycle. Spawning giant gropers form impressive offshore aggregations of up to 100 or more individuals. Shipwrecks, rock ledges, and isolated patch reefs are preferred spawning habitats. During reproduction, the female releases eggs, while the males release sperm into the open offshore waters in an example of broadcast spawning. After fertilization, the eggs are pelagic and are dispersed by the water currents. Through this method of reproduction, parents do not have to care for their young at all, and this is a very energy conservative way of reproduction. In terms of feeding behaviors, giant gropers are ambush predators that lie in wait or hiding in holes, crevices, and reef overhangs before swallowing their food whole when prey draws near. Of the previously discussed types of behaviors, most of them were innate. However, their feeding and territorial behaviors were most probably learnt so they could utilize these behaviors to their maximum efficiency. The giant grouper's diet consists of fish, sharks, juvenile sea turtles, and crustaceans, including spiny lobster and mud crabs. Here is a video of a giant grouper eating a shark. That's it for this week's installment. Thanks for watching.